Trying another world record Wednesday here to see just how close Jbird can get to trying to smash some of the records that have been set.
So it's not about beating the record. It's about grading myself against.
I think it gives you perspective because a lot of these people that have these records have really put time into it. They've studied it. They've trained their body. They've conditioned. They've probably failed a lot before they got to this point. Some of them, who knows, maybe it's been years of work before they finally get to the point where they can set the record. The guy who did the planking, that guy didn't just one day get down on his elbows and kick his butt up in the air and do a plank for whatever it was, 80 hours. He is prepared for that.
So it's a weird thing. There's two divisions out there, it seems like. You got the Guinness, who is the one, that's the one that everyone aspires to be in.
Yeah.
And then there's the one that it's called World Record Setters, and they are a little bit more lenient with how that's more online stuff. You just have to be able to prove that online.
Yeah.
But they are both two,
Guinness is the only one I've heard of.
You've heard of World Record Setters?
Not really.
Oh, it's legit, baby.
It is.
It's legit. It's kind of.
Okay.
It's kind of.
I've never heard of it.
It's kind of like it's like when the NFL tries to do like a different.
So
league.
is it like the XFL?
It's like the XFL, definitely.
So it's about maybe 1/100th as big.
It's not as big. It's not as prestigious.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go with the world records from Guinness.
So this is what they say. 10 is the record. Now,
Okay.
there's this other clown, Rufus Z, who ate 12, but here's the thing. You have to eat them one at a time. You can't just smash them. You have to eat it once, swallow it, and that's how you do it. You can't do multiple.
Okay. State the world record.
It is 10. 10 in 1 minute.
What are we talking about? What's the product?
10 saltine crackers.
In 1 minute.
Yes.
10 saltine crackers, 1 minute.
Correct.
Okay. How many do you think you're going to get down? Do you have any projections?
I think I can get down 6.
You think 6? Somebody texted in and said, I worked at a sports bar that had saltines, and I used to challenge the drunk patrons to do this. Nobody ever got past 6.
Yeah, we've done this a long time ago. Now, this is a little bit different than the actual saltine cracker challenge. I forget what that is. That's not a world record kind of a thing, but that's that thing we have to eat all those crackers in X amount of time.
I think you're going to hit a wall around 4.
I need my hype guy in here.
Dennys?
Dennys has to cheer me on.
Okay, he's so hype. All right, well, you can get his sick self in here and get you all pumped up. 60 seconds. 10 is the record. Dennys, I'm just kind of curious, since you're the hype guy, how many saltine crackers do you think Jbird is going to be able to eat here in these 60 seconds? Setting the mark on this.
I would have to go 5. I think that's like the average when people try this one.
Damn,
Okay.
Dennys.
Jbird says 6. You're going 5. I'm sorry, giving him 4.
Now it's just about beating Ralston's score. It's about pride,
Yeah. Okay.
which
right.
I have none.
All right. So you checked a little bit. Do you have an idea what your technique or your thought is going to be going into this? How you're going to try to do it?
Chew big bites, swallow big bites.
Okay. Don't
Like-
spend a lot of time lingering with the cracker on your tongue, soaking up all the moisture.
Here's the only thing, though. If I take a big bite and it blocks me and it kind of chokes, it's going to take away from my time. So I got to be careful.
Dennys, how
Dennys-
you on Heimlich?
We'll find out, right?
Well, he's done it to me before.
Yes.
He saved my life before.
I have.
I was eating cheesy pizza.
So you know what it's like trying to.
I don't know if my form's there, but it did work.
If
I
you're
will
going to be
say.
hanging any time with the bird, you better know the Heimlich.
Funny enough, you've actually saved my life twice.
Yeah, now that I think back.
Remember when I choked in front of one dude that came over?
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
That
So
guy,
this is a common occurrence.
that guy was so weirded out.
Well, I think he almost saw someone's life, disappear before him.
Then he sprung into action to save my life.
That's impressive. Okay.
All right.
All right, here we go. World record Wednesday. Jbird is going for 10 saltine crackers. 1 minute is the record. Let's see how many he can get.
I say the best tactic, I would try to force the first 3 down quick without using much saliva. I mean, the first 3 might be painful, and save that saliva for the next 3.
I mean, I think he's got some good advice.
Otherwise, I think if you use it all up in the first 3, there's no way the next 3 are going to be desert.
Give me a pump-up speech. I need something.
More than that? I'm trying to give you some tactics here.
Poor guy.
He don't want strategy. He wants mental
You just
stuff.
want Bird.
Yeah.
You've eaten way more than 6 saltine crackers.
All right.
This should be and this warm Mountain Dew will be great for the after. You know.
Pipe down, Dennys.
Okay. All right. Here you go. Are you ready to attempt this world record, Jbird?
I'm ready.
Okay. On your mark, get set, and go. Okay. First cracker's in his mouth. He's going with the chew. And he's trying to use his mouth, kicking his chin up and kicking it down. He's got one in. So he is at 1 saltine in less than 10 seconds. He's going on to his third now. Is that correct?
Yep. Third one
Okay.
in his mouth currently.
So there we go. Third one looks like we've hit a little bit of a mark here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it kicked out,
like a shotgun
and that will
blast.
disqualify you. Dennys, if you could Heimlich him. Yeah. Okay, the challenge is over at 2.5. Okay.
I think the ambition was there. So I think your tactic was good. I think you might. It seemed like you might have breathed in some of that powder from it.
Yeah.
The residual
Yeah.
powder.
That's part of the challenge. Okay. All right. Yeah,
Well,
that's part of the trick. Got a little
When is
saltine
it?
over here.
When do you give up on this bit?
Huh?
When do you give up on this bit? The world record bit.
I think it's always fascinating to see what your mark is. In
Okay.
fact, we should start keeping the world record mark and then Jbird's mark. I'd like to go back and do that. We're only 2
All right.
weeks into this, so we can put him down officially at 2.5 crackers
Wow, I'm getting
and
worse.
a DQ. Yeah.
We got to do something that builds up the psyche next week. Because I mean, I thought last week was terrible.
Yeah.
This was terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, you're pretty awful at this.
Why are we doing it?
I'm oddly amused by your failure.
I don't want to do this anymore. I think I got to retire.
I love this. It's one of my new favorite bits.
I have to retire not only from world. I think I have to retire from radio.